Alright, we can continue from where we left off after the last bit there. So yeah, we're just going to continue stream for about another hour, and then that will be it for the live stream today. I hope everyone's enjoyed it, whether or not you've been watching live or been watching just on your own free time as part of the videos that I've saved for this. Right, so we'll get right back to her. We are just going to continue again for another hour-ish on Hogwarts Legacy. Alright, so we are back. Just get things going. There we go. Alright, perfect. Did I save? I can't remember. We're just going to save again. No, we didn't. I was going to save. And then totally forgot. There we go. Alright. Now we're good. Always a good idea to just save
I've always said
somewhat consistently, because you never know, especially high detailed games like this, when and if the game could crash. And it does tend to happen at the most unfortunate times, so always a good habit. I'm sure most of you already have built into you. Sometimes I'm good with it, other times not so much. You definitely see the little textures that sometimes... There we go. It's just taking a moment to kind of catch up to itself. Alright, we're good.
When my grandfather.
Oh, yes, I did want to go through there.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Oh.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
From the movies. Why would we do that all at the same time?
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new form and patch out the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go.
Is that it?
Splendid work, everyone.
wish that's how we
Now,
see
for our
actual school
next
was.
task,
Oh,
we'll be planting
okay.
dittany at our potting tables. You can all get...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Okay.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your
Is that
fingers.
Sebastian?
They do bite.
Hello.
This guy.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbage. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Just collect a whole bunch of stuff.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Who? Oh. Right, I forget everything talks in here.
And
That
with
was
that
just-
helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Potions class next. ready to continue. So, oh, 1 second. There we go. So sorry about that. Same time that all this is happening, I'm trying to keep track as well of like I'm sort of listening to tips and stuff online of how I can improve my stream a bit better and grab some much needed attention. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just checking back and forth, talking to some people. So I apologize for going silent there for a moment and seeming like I wasn't doing anything.
Well, I
Finally have an answer as to
Let's
why that
continue
portrait was
on.
empty.
Shouldn't there be aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects
kinda
taught
nasty,
at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents, Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy
how there's
together.
a person
You'll love
right
it.
in the
Professor
way.
Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Terrible time to try to open that dialogue, I guess.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Adurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Your potion should not...
Revelio.
Just like to make sure there's nothing I'm missing.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries.
Gareth,
Hello again.
here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Knew you'd come around. Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the fortune
Revelio.
of your eyebrows.
1 gold. Lame. Alright, anyways. And there's potion. Brew potions from the locked recipes at the potion station. Potion that enhances the drinker's defense by covering them with a durable rocky skin.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. Accomplice will answer to me as well.
I knew it was a bad idea.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Jerk. Got me in trouble.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Blank.
I should take a look. Oops. Settings. That's what I wanted to see, because I can't remember for the life of me how to use one of the potions. So heal. Oh, so it's just down.
Handy resource indeed.
Oh, and we should probably save. Saving is good. Does autosave on a regular basis, which is nice, but I still prefer my manual saves.
Revelio.
There's something. Oh, but it's in the locked one. I haven't learned the unlock spell yet.
Luke and Brattleby must have nearly wet himself when you won every single cross-once battle.
Just like to try to find out where that speech bubble is, but it must be further up the stairs or somewhere that I don't understand how to get to yet.
Revelio.
Okay, so there's a locked cabinet, so there should be one of those funny keys. Oh, and there's a page thing.
Accio.
Show you what I mean by the keys. Oh, and that looked like another thing you can unlock, but more than likely, so there's the Dragoline keys or something like that. Should be somewhere in this area, I would imagine.
Revelio. Levioso.
Oh, is that? Yes. So you find these little dragonfly-like things. They're actually keys. You follow it down until it stops at the lock cabinet that it's intended for. And then basically you gotta wait until it flutters in like across, so, and press A at the same time, or whatever, you're kind of like that. So you just slap it. Go, got another one. You need 16 of those tokens, so I think that was the 7th one. Yeah.
Revelio.
And there is we said a fountain or something over here that I don't recall seeing before. Maybe I have, but we don't know, so we'll see if it does anything. No, there is that.
Incendio.
Go higher up. Closer? Ah, there we go. Ah.
Revelio.
So, yeah, that's on the other side. And anyways, so those dragonfly keys, that's kind of why, like I said earlier, I don't like to just fast travel as close as possible to the next quest.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
So I don't know if I'm supposed to do with something with that or not. Still a lot to learn through this game, so I'm not getting too worried about not overthinking what to do. Show you do as many side quests as possible, excuse me.
Revelio.
And kind of go from there.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
Something to do with separating that for sure.
Revelio.
Oops.
Accio. Scrope? Who is Scrope? Revelio.
That must be when you get a broom or a mount or something. I imagine.
Accio. Revelio.
Oh, he's in hiding.
Accio.
Oh, maybe I gotta. Oh, I wish the game would stop playing in Blaze. Thank you.
Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place.
Seems like a trap.
Revelio. Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
I have a feeling it's a trick. Or a trap.
Incendio.
Close. Ah.
Accio. This looks intriguing.
I know this isn't part of the quest, but I wanted to see what this was about.
Revelio.
Is it? Just for a piece of gear over there? Okay, you can stop. Stop. Guess I'm supposed to.
Incendio!
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
Levioso!
Totally forgot what to do and I panicked. Sorry about that.
Expelliarmus.
Oh. Stay out of the water. Oh. Ah, there's it again. Jump! Ah! Like, doing much good being stuck down there. Dummy. Oh, well, freaking find my butthole. Jeez. That was a battle and a half for something so it's supposed to be such a tedious quest. Only got this playing on normal. Like, I don't play new games that I haven't played before on harder than normal difficulty if I had the option.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Could it be? A visitor? Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
He's a ghost. Why can't he just take him?
Where did you suggest we meet?
Near the Forbidden Forest. Easy enough to find from the car.
I suppose if that's the only way.
I'm sure the pages.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
I just wasn't sure if there's more to talk about.
Revelio.
No, it's okay. As long as I don't have to fight an army of those stupid squid things again. That was annoying. Alright, well, we're pretty much at that hour mark. Just in, oh wow, words are hard. So we are just going to save it there. We'll continue on tomorrow. I do have an earlier time because it's the weekend, so, and a longer time to stream, so we'll do that. I think we'll stick to doing some of this, unless if I'm like actually feeling Overwatch. I don't think I was feeling it too well today. Save game. Let's make sure we actually save it. Perfect. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. Follow, subscribe, check my social media handles as well. And until next time, stay safe, have fun.
you.